Guys, it's T-Fresh Cuber, and this is my review of the Yuxin Red 6x6. Let me just start out this review by telling you guys what I've done to this puzzle. So what I've done is I've tensioned it. As you can see, it's tensioned on the tighter side, so that way it doesn't pop, but it's still plenty fast. The cube is, I believe it's 5 millimeters smaller than the Oshi and about 4 millimeters smaller than the Shengshao. I don't have either one, so I can't compare it to those. So this is my first 6x6. I'm not very good at 6x6. My best is 4.5 minutes. The turning on this puzzle is pretty good. I've changed the springs with the Yuxin 5x5 springs, which DG Cube says, I'm not sure if this is true, but he said when he looked at them, the Yuxin 5x5 springs are just smaller than Yuxin 6x6. So he said he's going to try and cut them down and see what happens. So I'm interested to see what happens once he does that. But for now, you just put Yuxin 5x5 springs in there. They're only $1 from Cubicle.us, which I'll have in the link in the description. I've took this whole thing apart and lubed it with weight 3 on the rings. Or weight 5 on the rings and weight 3 on the pieces and on the tracks. I put tracks 50K. Now this thing turns really smooth. It is so unbelievably good. But all the layers turn differently. Like this layer is really smooth. This one's a little, the two inner layers are a little bit bumpy. And these layers are kind of crunchy and a little sandy. But all the layers are super smooth. And so it's on the quarter cutting. It does about a piece of normal. Reverse is, let's see, really nothing. That's just my tight tensions. This is about, inner layers are about half a piece on both. Reverse is about a quarter of a piece on both. It's actually better than the outside layers, which is interesting. It's just like that in Yuxin Blue 4x4. 3x3 stage in this is amazing because the outer layers are, as you can see, way bigger than the inside layers. They're way bigger. But the smaller size really does allow for a better 3x3 stage, and with the outer layers combined, it makes it unbelievably, I mean, it's just unbelievable amazing. This cube comes in really good shades. Like, I really like this green and blue. The blue is really dark and the green is really good. Red and orange, the red is pretty dark, which I'd rather be a little brighter, but it's fine, doesn't contrast. I mean, it doesn't look similar. Yellow and white is perfectly fine. So this has caps on the pieces. I've only had them come off once, and so I just super glued it down. So nothing else came off, so that's the only problem I had. I've had no popping or lockups issues since the Yuxin 5x5 spring swap. I've done about 40 to 50 solves in this now, so I would say it's pretty kind of broken in. I mean, if it gets like significantly better, I might make like a second review thing, but this is probably going to be it because this thing, I mean, I've never had an Oshi, and I'm planning on getting one. Probably a sticker this pink, but when I do get one of those, I just can't see it beating this. I can't see any cube beating this, unless you should come out like a V2 where you don't need to do the spring swap, and they make it just a little bit better corner cutting, then maybe I would get that. But really, this is, I don't see how it can be better than this. News, I'm having a Q&A sometime next week, so I need you guys to leave me questions, and I will try to answer all of them. If I don't get enough questions, I'll have to ask other people that I know. It would be way better if you guys just ask me questions, because it would be questions that you guys want me to answer. Thank you. Bye.